Columbus, Ohio, or just south of Columbus. Welcome to Lancaster, Ohio, that is. It is about close to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm on my way up to Gahanna to be at a special event. Well, I got some other news to tell you. My Uber account has been deactivated at this time. I did fight an appeal for, it may take about a few days, maybe about close to a week, but so far, I mean, it's not terrible. Gotta gotta really do something about that anyways, we're out here in downtown Lancaster. It's pretty quiet out here, but it's kind of pretty busy. I mean, for Valentine's Day week, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody here for tomorrow this week. Hope to all you lovers out here are kind of wondering what I'm actually doing out here, why I was kind of like stuck out here at the moment. We hadn't really had any issues with work, but well, I almost made it to like $40, so I kind of like out of work for a little while, so that is kind of a bit of a bummer. I'm like, some drivers are just not paying attention, are they? Don't mind it at all. I really ever. Some people have to learn how to like. Oh, uh-oh. It's either smoking or something. Something else is bad. They must have had something going on. Anyways. Well, today's been kind of one of those days. I'm actually out and about going up tonight to Shine this week, or tonight. It's a special event sponsored by Tim Tebow. Hopefully everybody gets a chance to learn a couple things or two, but I like to overshare maybe a little bit of stuff going on, but I'm grateful I get to be out here tonight. I'm kind of sad that I don't get a chance to go back out and work as much, so maybe it might take a day, maybe it might take a couple of days. I won't know until I do hear back from the email saying that my documents were fake and fraudulent, which is kind of not the case. So I am filing an appeal, and if it does become upheld, I am pretty much done with like Uber. So I will be, however, doing something different for a change, and that will give me some time to be flexible. At least I get to, however, do some other work. But being a rideshare driver is always fun, but it does have its ups and downs. You know, big tech companies like that, they just, to me, it's just kind of not the greatest in the world. But I don't know. I mean, it's big tech companies. What can you expect? Hey, Mike Walker. Mike, I haven't seen you for like a while. What brings you on here? Well, Dionjo, welcome to the stream here today. How are we doing? Hope everybody's having a good day so far. It's a little bit cooler out here. It's about 30, or it's actually up to 44 degrees. Just a little chilly, but not as cold as it expected. So I'm kind of going up to Gahanna. I got to meet up with some friends who might have known for a long time, and gathering up there this week. I am, Micah. I am. Usually I don't get a chance to do a lot of live videos as much, but anyways, we're going up to. I'm actually going up to Gahanna. I kind of was not happy that they deactivated my Uber account, so I'm officially, however, might be done. If the appeal is upheld or if it's going to be overturned, we shall see. I definitely don't want to just kind of wait and see what happens. I kind of hope that that would not be, however, the reason I kind of I want to get back on the road as soon as possible, trying to however, avoid all these like crazy stuff. So, but it is what it is. But I made a little bit of extra income, but not however giving up yet. I am going to, however, take some time to kind of do some work over here next week. I am going to be home for a little while, but at least like I am going to stay close and get it done. the weather is a little bit more warmer than I thought, but it's going to go up to the 60s next week. So everybody's in a rush to get home from work. So I definitely am not doing too bad. Well, unfortunately, Micah Walker, I'm not able to. I ended up resigning because of safety issues that the company did not take care of their equipment properly, or they didn't maintain their vehicles properly. Which crew transport, I might go back, but right now I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I am going to have her do something different for a change, but we'll see what happens. The crew transport's kind of like out of the question right now. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So we're right now, however, just waiting at the light here. All these cars are going across, but you know, you never know when you might encounter something like that on the road. I've already had to encounter with deer, and of course dealing with other animals, including possums. So today's been kind of like a little bit better. I mean, it was kind of frustrating for me, like work wise, and I just did not deserve to ever get deactivated. So that that kind of stuff happens from time to time, but we can only do so much in trying to get back on the road and everything. But right now, it's not going to happen right away. So right now, we're just kind of playing the waiting game and see what happens. Although I, however, did update my resume the last couple of times, and my cousin, however, was able to help me do some updating on my resume, so that really, however, helped a lot. So right now, we're just kind of playing the waiting game and see what the future holds. I don't expect anything to happen right away. So I know everybody's been asking a little bit of the time after work hours. So we're just trying to, keep an eye on that, hopefully as soon as possible. So I'm not in too much of a hurry though. But there's always times I'm going to. I'm going to let this guy get over. Let's see if we can get over. I'm going to see if I can help this trucker out here. What is it? So we'll see him though. Learn to speed up next time, buddy. Don't cut off a semi truck. I have been doing Lyft. I'm pretty much deactivated for good. I don't know when I'll be back on Uber. That is going to be determined on what they'll say on the appeal. I might go back to DoorDash, but right now I don't see myself ever going back anytime soon for a little while. Like I said, I got other plans like that, Micah, and like I said, I don't know what to expect yet. We'll just wait and see what the future does hold right now, and go from there. So I might even do some crypto. I actually might even do some Bitcoin kind of stuff. I might do some investing in stocks. So I've got good computer work. I usually don't mind it at all. I've always been able to do stuff like that for the time being. But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see, and we can roll the dice and find out what's going to happen. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not here to judge myself or anything. I do like working. I do. It's just some jobs aren't always for the faint of heart, but we will see. Not bad. I kind of thought about doing that too, Micah, and I kind of wondered about that. Um, there's always been like something maybe in my mind that triggers. But people ask like, what has been like future kind of career? The railroad, I think, but I'm even going to track labor. I probably won't mind doing it. But if I could get my CDL and get my heavy equipment certifications and everything else, that should be more than enough to get me on board with that. So we will have to see what the future does hold for now. I mean, these companies are kind of like birching in. So right now, I mean, there's always something going on like later on. So I can't always speculate everything in this world that we're living in, but life is always full of surprises. But I've even thought about going into the police academy, but I don't know if that would be my interest at this time. But we will we will have to wait and see. Nothing like wrong with the medical carrier and everything. But yeah, this is like something you don't see. You don't see everybody doing that all the time. But kind of like I said, it's just been one of those tough scenarios of where to kind of like begin. But I ever did capture a couple different videos the last time, and I did not ever post like any videos last week. I kind of was wondering if that was the case, Mike. And I mean, I think the provider test I probably could do fine. I think the motor vehicle, yeah, I mean having a motor vehicle, that's what I have. I usually thought about probably even going for my CDL. I thought about starting and working for myself again a little bit more and kind of work as a contractor, but also work with brokers nationwide. But at least like the biggest thing, that's an independent contractor that your mother's doing is the medical carrier. Is that right? Okay. Do 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 do. Let's find out if we're gonna make it through the construction out here. They have been having a lot of accidents out here, but most of which I am going to try to do that mostly. I think with CDL, I even thought about kind of like being one of those kind of drivers who kind of goes back and forth doing all the heavy work. But another one I really thought about doing was becoming a pilot car driver. But so far, I haven't heard like anything else yet in this state of mind. So we'll just kind of wait and see. But hopefully, yeah, you can tell like all this traffic over here on the left. That's going like the opposite way, like going eastbound, and I'm going westbound. Anyways, we got to thank all these truck drivers who do their job right, and it's like it's a tough career. Sometimes, like when somebody's like right in front of you and they're driving pretty slow or they're not like going the speed limit, I mean, you gotta do something. I know what it is. It's MedZoom. Is that what your mother's kind of having to do? That's what I was going to do that too, and I'm now going to do some airspace driving. I'm going to use my car and then oh, holy moly. Good thing I saw that too at the last second. That was a piece of lumber that came off the truck. Did it come off a truck or did it come off a load? I'm wondering if that's what's the case. Hopefully nobody hits it this time. Anyhow, that was close. I do a lot of grocery shopping too on their side. Oh, yes, it did. It came from that truck. That's probably why. They must have lost like some wood or something. one of the loads was not secured all the way. That they must have lost a tie down. Man. So anyways, but it's good to however like see you again most of the time, Mike. I don't usually get to hear from you a lot. I know you've been working or kind of been going back from being in Nebraska. I know. I gotta get over. There we go. But yeah, you gotta admit, a lot of drivers are always like impatient usually. Hey, it is what it is. Gotta really have to pay attention to. And I know that truck was coming out, and I'm like, where did he come out of? This is now we're approaching past Pickerington. We're now just about ready to going into Canal Winchester. So this intersection over here, this section right here to the right, if you ever like, I forgot to point that out anyways, to the right of the camera, that's where it could get very dicey, and people like pull right out in front. Oh, they cut right in front of you, and I'm like, and you're going like 64 in a 60. How brutal does it ever get when you're having to deal with those again? I know I'm going to speed limit, buddy, but if you're trying to ride up my bumper, that's not gonna solve your case. So I'm in a Chevy Trailblazer, but I might drive something else later on down the road. So that is a comical thing, or it's comical these days, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. Definitely, I'm not too losing a little bit of income, but right now it's gonna take some time to fix a few things. This is like a lot of stuff that can't be avoided, but we'll see. There's part of Canal Winchester at the ramp, so they usually always have a lot of people going across onto the bridge, but you know, it's all part of it. Well, let's see what kind of traffic we get ourselves into coming up on the interstate. And I hope it doesn't happen to me. Hopefully I won't get stuck, and there will not be an accident waiting to happen. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really pray I do not get stuck in this kind of logjam traffic. I'm about 30-some minutes away from Gehenna, so got there early. So we're doing pretty good. But anyways, like I said, Mike, I'll take a look at that too while I'm at it. I might consider it. I'm kind of looking around a little bit, jobs wise, but I've been kind of doing Indeed. So far it's been good. I'm not complaining. I mean, a little disappointed that am I upset that I got deactivated from Uber? Yes. But will that hold me back from ever continuing to do Uber again? It could be possible, but I hope that's not the case. But I hope that will not be the absolute case in the world. But sometimes you just never know when you're going to encounter something like this in the long run. But I'll tell you what, sometimes I just need to take this car over to the car wash and get it done and over with. So if Uber decides to deactivate me and keep their ruling in favor of them, all because the documents were fake and fraudulent, you're like, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you can't make a change. You can't always make it work the way you want, but you know, it is it's all part of the system. Well, and I'm surprised I didn't bring my computer or anything, so I think today's just been kind of one of those days where I'm just need some healing, that's all. Anyways, I'm kind of hoping I don't get stuck in traffic out here. So we will definitely ever find out what's going to happen here in the future. And yeah, like I said, it's just been one of those days where you kind of want to get stuff done and try to take care of the bills and everything. That is just something I don't see. But I hope I could kind of get back on it. But yeah, during that time, I kind of hope to maybe even get my foot in the door in a couple places. But we will see what happens from here on out. I would not mind ever. I do ever volunteer for Special Olympics, so it's not going to hold me back from anything I can't possibly do. Excuse me. So, anyways, we'll just definitely. Oh, is this traffic going to get packed or very, very dense at this time? It's pretty heavy on the left side. Going eastbound, there's always backup traffic. It's rush hour. Could you imagine having to live like where you're at, Micah, and you're dealing with like all kinds of traffic? But here, where I'm at in Franklin County in Columbus, we are just now passing Groveport. We're on our way to Columbus. And we're definitely making some good way out of it. So sometimes I think we're okay. I think we're going to be just fine. We're rolling through with the dice and everything. So I'm not complaining at all. I definitely am happy I get to be on the road more as I continue. But you know, I don't think traffic's going to be as terrible as I expected it to be. I wonder if he's going to put his signal on for the right, which I know he'll probably know I'm in his blind spot. Well, maybe not. We'll see. It's one of those kind of like days where you realize, hey, I need to get some stuff done this week. So traffic's actually kind of moving at a good steady pace, so I don't think I'll be dealing with any traffic at this time. So we're gonna make it worth the while. All right, guys. Well, we are actually on our way to here in Columbus, so I definitely will be taking a look at that soon. We will see. Right now, I'm just kind of playing the waiting game at this time, so I don't think traffic's going to be too terrible. I mean, it's probably going to slow down a little, but not too terrible. It's moving pretty steady over here, but we might get caught up in a little bit of diced up traffic. But we shall see. But yeah, I hope you all are having a good time this week. So oh no, that was my fault. Oh no, that's not what I didn't want to do. So we're gonna I am going to be able to So you'll be the managing moderator over here, Mr. Michael Walker. Congratulations. You're official now. You're an official managing moderator on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to make that as a standard here. Whoever wants to come on here and ask their questions about what it's like to, what kind of stuff I do, feel free. I know Micah's always around checking out the channel anyways. And right now, we just, we got to see what's going to happen over here this week. I had but with work, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where you just don't seem like you want to do anything today. So, but I'll definitely look at MedZoom later on. And I do have, like, the app. I just hadn't finished up, like, all the application status and everything. So, let's see what kind of work can be done. I always knew, like, everybody was asking, like, what kind of work I do when I'm not doing, like, Uber. I'll probably do something different for a change. So, but it's a Valentine's Day weekend. Everybody's ready to go home. Oh, we got somebody from Wisconsin with the fleet. Yeah, interesting. Florida trailer. So, oh, they're actually all from Florida. Nice. You don't usually get to see that too often, do you? Some are coming from out of state. So, they come for work out here, or they just come to see family. Alrighty then. Well, I got not much time before I really ever get back on this, back on the road over here. So everybody's gonna have to be careful out here. Watch out for animals on the road. So I really hope that everybody makes a safe trip back home and a great weekend. And as always, on Valentine's Day, make sure you drive sober or get pulled over. Valentine's Day weekend can be drinking mimosas. Well, no, I take that back. I gotta look at it later, and maybe I'll have to do some research again later and see if I did that right or if I got it wrong. Anyways, poor guy had to pour some diesel fuel in the truck, so. Well, at least he carried, like, diesel fuel in case he needed to fill up the tank for diesel. That's what he did. Alright, guys, well, we're coming up on to downtown. We're on the outskirts of downtown, and we're on the point of Gahanna. We're coming up on Reynoldsburg and Whitehall. So I'll probably post some YouTube videos later this week. Hopefully I'll be able to have enough time to do that. So, well, guys, I definitely am going to be coming in close to my destination here in about 15 minutes, maybe 10. It might be 10 minutes at least before I can make that conclusion. So, traffic's been kind of like staying really steady this time of week. I mean, everybody's going home for the holidays or whatever for Valentine's Day. Whoever you wanted to be able to, like, shout out. Wanted to give a shout out to my family out here, to some wonderful friends I've known for like years. So that's definitely something on my radar. And as always, give a Valentine to your sister, brother, mother, father, cousins, uncle, aunts, even your best friend. Show them how much you care for them. Show them how much you always appreciate what they do, how hard they work. Sometimes if you have like a husband, or if you're a husband and wife, definitely make sure you give yourself a round of applause this year. Because, I mean, hey, who doesn't love doing what they love to be part of the community? And our next turn off at Gehenna. It's part of life. So we're already coming into the Gehenna area. Coming towards, almost like towards New Albany. So we will definitely keep everybody posted here this week. I'll be posting some extra videos later this week. If you have not checked out my videos yet or checked out my channel, please make sure you check. You can hit the subscribe button if you want to. Also, if you have not checked it out, you can definitely go to YouTube Studio, and you can also click the bell icon as well. And smash that like button. You can do so. And as always, don't forget to share with your friends and family, and don't forget to comment on what you guys think of the video. I'm excited as I am. This week's been really, really nice to kind of be out and about. So I'm happy to knowing that I will be back on the road again more often. So time will tell, folks. Time will only tell what's going to happen. But in the end, yep, it's going to happen one of these days. So it's been a lot of fun how we're getting to hang out with a lot of people out here. So you folks be careful out here today. And as a reminder, please make sure you always check on your friends and family. If you're ever married, check on your spouses too. Always make sure you have people you talk to and you get to have some support with. So until then, this is Jordan Harper saying see you guys later from Columbus, Ohio. And I'll tell you, this kind of like traffic can get a little bit skeptic, but whatever you might do, please make sure you be careful on the roads. Always have like your time with your family and the loved ones. Make sure you get home safe. And hopefully you will definitely be able to see some good things along those lines. I definitely will be posting more videos during the weekend. Valentine's Day is just tomorrow, so please make sure you always have a good time with your family, loved ones. Have a great weekend. President's Day's coming up. It'll be a great day for everybody out here this week, so please make sure you take care of yourselves. And we are just about very, very close from reaching the destination anyways. So if you ever want to come and ask me for a live video, you're more than welcome to message me at or you can even message me on the comments here on YouTube, right on the channel, and you could always message me on there, and you could ask me any questions that maybe I missed. You're definitely more than welcome to. I really do appreciate what everybody does. I know I'm not getting a lot of views out here today, or getting a lot of people on here, but that's okay. So whatever the case may be, catching these freight trains out here during the week is one of my favorite things I like to do, and just having a great time, getting to spend time with the people that you care about. This holiday season is going to be even brighter and special, so don't forget to share with the people that you care and that you love every day. Your grandparents will always thank you later, even the grandkids. But what's not to love about it? So you definitely don't want to miss out on all the fun or anything that can be important. So until then, I'm Jordan, and I will see you guys next time. And I will see you guys for tomorrow when I do a special live stream of going to one of my favorite locations in the area, and that is towards Waverly. So we'll definitely go down there in parts of Pike County and a few other places. So I'm excited, as it will be. So I'm looking forward to just just sharing the love out here, and it's a great feeling when you get to just truly be yourself. I mean, the one great thing I really like about people like us is we get to be included in what we are learning every day, and there's always going to be times when you just feel like, okay, you know what, help me how to remember to understand that there will be a day when we're called home, and that's what makes it amazing. I mean, and I know everybody's been asking, what does it do? I do appreciate it from absolutely. I mean, 1 million, was that 1 million pounds or whatever? Oh, that makes sense. That's a lot of money right there. You could even send money over to my Cash App. Send that money over to $hockeyboy32. I do have PayPal, and I'll also feel free to share whatever you think it is, and you could definitely send some good contributions to a lot of people out here. It'll be like hashtag $hockeyboy32 for Cash App, and I'll link that here in my bio. I'll also link my PayPal account at JordanBrown948, and then my Venmo will be at CBJFan1982. So definitely send whatever amount you want to send. I definitely greatly appreciate. Every view helps my channel, and I'm hoping I get to get back on the road soon. So I definitely hope. But yeah, thank you so much. Coming all the way from so you're coming all the way from England, I would say. So we're about ready to pull in anyways to the parking spots out here. I will see you guys in the next video, and maybe I'll join you guys later this week. So we'll see you for all tonight, and maybe I'll see you guys for tomorrow then. Yep. Of course. And until then, be careful out here. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great week. I cannot wait to share what you guys have to offer. And today, it's a beautiful day. So, yeah, don't forget to send that on there. Go ahead, if you have your Cash App, go ahead and do HockeyBoy32 and put the $ in front of HockeyBoy32, and then at CBJFan30 or 1992 for Venmo, and then PayPal is at JordanBrown948. So thank you guys for what you guys do, and have a great weekend, and I will see you all later tonight or tomorrow. So you guys take care, and I will see you guys later. Jordan is out.